of society in our human race. You're always going to have, as an analogy, a river flowing from a mountaintop down, 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 creating erosion of the mountaintop, and then finally resting at the bottom in a pool in a valley. And not necessarily just on Earth, but it's been noted that these same formations exist on other planets like Mars. There was once water there in vast amounts, flowing. But that's neither here nor there. What if we knew unequivocally that they do exist and do have these questions of us and misapprehensions of our relationship with each other and with this planet? What if we knew that, all of us, we knew it for a fact? If we were able to discern that this was fact and not fiction? What if it was proven to us? What if we didn't need to have a collective humanistic agreement of the fact that it exists? What if all we needed was evidence purely for ourselves? We weren't so concerned about whether the collective agreed on this truth or not. Wouldn't that make this planet, our relationship to it and to each other, better? Wouldn't it make it at least relationally better than it is right now? Coming into this world, you're at a loss, but at the same time, you're at those beautifully nascent stages of development just next door, knocking on that complete entanglement. So this thought kept recurring in my head, and I couldn't sleep. I could not fall asleep. And I've had insomnia before, and this is nothing that I was unused to. Two o'clock rolled around, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 4:45. Then all of a sudden it was 5 a.m. I looked at the clock. I thought to myself, when am I going to get to sleep? And the next thing I knew, I was awake. It was 6 a.m. or a little bit thereafter, and I had this sensation inside of my orbital bone, my ocular cavity. I had this sensation that there was something inside. And then I felt my lower lip And there was a definite sensation on the left side. A sensation as though something had been inserted. Possibly a pin, a suture. I immediately was worried, only on a very minute level, that maybe I had gotten a spider bite. Up near my eye. But needless to say, I fell back asleep again. Not overly concerned with these sensations that I was experiencing in my physiological system. Well, I got up a few hours later, and it was in the back of my mind, oh, some type of insect must have come in contact with me. Something must have occurred. I must have fallen out of my bed. Maybe bumped my head or bumped my mouth. And I got up and I looked in the mirror. And to my surprise, there was nothing. There were no marks. I still had this sensation inside of my ocular cavity that there was something there. There was something there. It did not feel normal. And the day went on, and this feeling would not go away. And then I started to remember that thought that had kept recurring to me over and over and over again as I was trying to get to sleep. It kept recurring over and over and over again until finally, I guess, I dozed off. So what's inside of my head? It's a waveform. It's a piece of technology. It's so small that no human microscope can identify it. And if they do attempt to do so, it will cease to exist.